In his poignant documentary, Until They Are Home, filmmaker Stephen Barber follows the men and women of the Joint POW MIA Accounting Command, or JPAC, a task force dedicated to recovering the remains of fallen U.S. soldiers. Joins us right now with his insight into this unique task force and its mission, filmmaker Stephen Barber. Stephen, good morning to you.
Well, what an honor. What a pleasure. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Until They Are Home. Where'd you get this idea?
Well, I was working with a 98-year-old veteran who just passed away. His name's Leon Cooper, and he was a Higginsville commander in the Battle of Tarawa. Because of his vision and his passion, we went out and did a movie with Ed Harris and Kelsey Grammer, and because of that film, we were able to get congressional legislation passed.
Okay, and Stephen, as we look at what is going on here, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, what you're looking at here is basically a repatriation on the island of Tarawa, the atoll of Tarawa. We brought home 2 sets of remains here, but we found a mass grave. And so far, over 60 sets of remains have come home because of the efforts of Vanilla Fire Productions and Mr. Cooper, who just unfortunately passed away at 98 4 months ago. He was the last World War II veteran in the fight.
The fight on Tarawa was terrible, and 500 men were left behind, their bodies.
Right.
And so this is all about trying to bring them home, ultimately, which, as we come up on Memorial Day, this is what we're all thinking about. You never leave a man behind.
We never leave a man behind. In fact, I met Steve Mnuchin and Thomas Barrack. They took this to President Trump to do a White House screening because we want to bring wounded warriors, we want to bring the families of the MIAs to the White House to do a screening, because there's nothing, and I mean there's nothing more important than bringing home our fallen. 88,000 missing from World War II. Let me repeat that, 88,000.
Oh, I know. We've got some of the stats over on the big screen right there. The number of Americans missing in action is unbelievable. World War II, 72,000. Korea, 7,000. Vietnam, 1,500. The Cold War, 126.
Now, out of those, about 40,000 are recoverable. We know right now that there's still 500 folks left on Tarawa because of Mr. Cooper and the hard work that we've been doing. Like I said, 60 sets of remains. We've had 21 funerals. And you know what, Steve? There's no limitations, no statute of limitations on death. When people say, why should we bring these people home? They're dead. It's not about that. It's about the generations that have been waiting for these people to come home for 7 decades. And when you go to a funeral and you watch somebody cry, that has been waiting 72 years.
Sure.
I have no words. It's mind-boggling.
Well, it's a great documentary. If people would like to watch Until They Are Home, it's on Netflix. It's on all sorts of platforms.
Yeah, we sold it to Netflix. It's been on Hulu. It's on Snag Films. We've got it on several platforms, Crackle. Right. But, you know, when people get a chance, if they go to vanillafire.com, they can learn more about the film. And President Trump, if you're watching, we want to get this to the White House.
All right. Stephen Barber, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Great film. All right. Still ahead, Special Counsel Robert Mueller's going to be Jonathan Turley and Dana Lash coming up.